AKwaaba, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kokui and this is What's the WHATSTHEWAHALAESI, where we discuss all the celebrity and entertainment wahala from the week. It was Grammys weekend and boy do we have a lot to talk about. So let's head into our big three.
Cause we the big three, don't need a big speech. We made the biggest impact, check the spreadsheet.
So the Grammys are going to take up all 3 points of our big three, okay? Because the Grammys were too big to just keep under one story. The first thing that I want to talk about is the performances that happened at the Grammys. We had Bad Bunny open up the show and he did a really good job. I enjoyed his performance. He got the crowd up and dancing, you know, as much as they could. It was giving very much I can't dance, but they tried. They tried. But he got everybody hyped and it was a good opener. I was expecting Beyonce to open, but it didn't happen. It's okay though. Beyonce was there. We'll get into that later on though. Lizzo performed. She did amazing. She performed special. I almost cried watching the performance because it was just really good. Steve Lacy performed. He did really well as well. Sam Smith performed. I enjoyed the song and the performance. I did enjoy the performance. The only thing is if Sam Smith got to do that and he got a little bit of backlash, but not the backlash that Nicki got when she performed Roman Holiday. They were doing the sign of the cross during Sam Smith's performance and it was very devil worshipping type of theme. And you know, I'm not hearing the Grammys say anything about that. So I'm just saying let's just keep the same energy. Okay. Jay-Z performed. He did God Did with DJ Khaled. It was a good ender. It ended the show. And then Quavo ended up performing for the tribute to Takeoff. There were reports that Offset was also supposed to be a part of it, but there was allegedly an argument that happened backstage. Offset denied this argument, but there has been footage that came out of Cardi. You can hear Cardi yelling at the both of them. She was saying backstage, both of y'all are wrong, both of y'all, this is not right. So it sounds like something happened, but allegedly they got into a fight, and that is why Quavo only performed by himself. The biggest performance that I truly enjoyed was the 50th anniversary of hip hop performance. They had so many big names in there. They had Jazzy Jeff perform, LL Cool J, Queen Latifah, Grandmaster Flash, Salt and Pepper, and then it ended with Glorilla performed and Lil Uzi did his new song. And I thought that it was a good performance. It had me on my feet. Oh, Missy Elliott performed. That's when I was up on my feet for sure. I enjoyed it so much. It took me a while to calm down after that, me and my friends watching. But only thing is, of course, it doesn't encompass all of hip-hop over the past 50 years. But they definitely did the best that they could, you know. I believe Will Smith was supposed to be a part of it, but he could not because they started recording Bad Boys 4, so he could not be there. And yeah, I just thought a lot of different names were missing in this performance. You know, Lil' Kim could have performed, Nicki could have performed, Soulja Boy could have performed. You know, those are like some people I would say newer that I would have liked to see. But overall, they did a really good job. Alright, moving on to the next story in our Grammy segment. Beyonce was there. Okay, she showed up. We were all speculating, is it gonna happen? I was like, maybe. I really want her to open the show like I was saying. But she didn't open the show and then I'm like, is she really gonna show up? Jay-Z's performing. Is she gonna show up? And she did. They said Trevor Noah was hosting and he said that Beyonce was on her way. She was just late. She was in traffic. and she did show up. Beyonce made history as being the most awarded artist to win Grammys. She has won 32 Grammys. Amazing. She won that with winning the best electric dance album, and that was given to Renaissance, and I'm just so happy for her. God has definitely protected her, and she has just been able to produce amazing work, been able to really, like, you know, you're going to get quality when you see Beyonce, when you listen to Beyonce, when you experience Beyonce. It's just of quality. And yeah, it makes sense that she is the most awarded artist, because duh. But she did not win Album of the Year. That went to Harry Styles for his As It Was album, and a lot of people have a lot to say about that. I agree that Renaissance should have won Album of the Year. Beyonce has never won Album of the Year, which is crazy, just for all, like I said, of quality. When you see or listen to Beyonce, and every album, every project that she has put out, I feel like has deserved to win Album of the Year. And then in Harry Styles' speech, he said, people like me don't usually win awards like this. People like you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? What? Yeah, that was crazy. But other than that, we're not going to let that overshadow all the work that Beyonce has put into Renaissance, into just her years of being in the industry. We know what it is, and the Grammys doesn't determine that. But it is nice to be awarded things and appreciated for things that you have done, and have done well, better than others. And lastly, I wanted to talk about Tems and Viola Davis. Tems also made history as becoming the first female Nigerian artist to win a Grammy. Wow, a long time coming. But I'm glad definitely that it was Tems. And Viola Davis reached her EGOT status with her win for her audiobook. Congratulations to her. That is just an amazing feat. Like, black women did it at the Grammys, and the Grammys were definitely so blackety black. The only criticism that I really have, other than Beyonce not winning Album of the Year, was it was very black in Black History Month, and there was barely any mention of it being Black History Month. It's probably on purpose to appease the white people that are in the industry of the Grammys, but it is something that should be meant. Like, it should have had, not just like in passing by in someone's speech. No, it should have actually been, it's Black History Month, we're gonna have a black ass Grammys. Like, that's kind of where it should have been. Anyways, I enjoyed the Grammys overall. I think this is the best Grammys they've had in a very long time, since like Ariana Grande performed. Keep it up. Alright, you guys, that was our big three. Let's head to our weekly wrap up. Lotto recently got a tattoo that says the name Shea right behind her ear, which also happens to be 21 Savage's name. E40 donated $100,000 to Grambling State University to support their music department. YG officially apologized to Kamaya at his concert in Oakland this past weekend. Zaire Wade, the older son of Dwayne Wade, will be joining the Basketball African League by the way of the South African Cape Town Tigers. Congratulations to him. I'm really happy he's going to South Africa to play on their team. Wow. Ghanaian soccer player Christian Atsu has been found alive after being found under the rubble following the earthquake in Turkey and Syria. Thank God he was found. And lastly, Idris Elba announces he will be creating a film studio in Ghana. More jobs, more jobs. All right, you guys, that is our weekly wrap up. Let's head to what's on my playlist. What's on my playlist? What am I listening to? What am I getting into? What am I watching? I am listening to, of course, the Cuff It Wetter remix by Beyonce. It's so good. It samples Twista's song Wetter, and it just works. It just works so well. And then the vocals on it, like she added some more vocals to the song. Good job, Beyonce. That is on repeat all week. And I am watching Ginny and Georgia. If you don't know what Ginny and Georgia is, it is a show on Netflix. It's a Netflix original show. And yes, I'm late. I know they're on season 2, but I know I'm not the only one that hasn't started it. It's basically about a white mother raising her black daughter and her white son, and just like the survival that she had to do growing up because she ran away from home when she got pregnant with Ginny at 15. Yes, at 15 years old, and just all the stuff. Like, it's a lot. I don't even want to go back because I get scared about what Georgia's gonna do, what Ginny's gonna do. They're both like irrational at times. So if you have not seen Ginny and Georgia, please add it to your playlist today. And as you guys know, I love to end my show with some positivity and some good vibes. I want to do today an affirmation. Pick an affirmation in your head right now, and I want you to say it to yourself right now 7 times. 7 is a lucky number. It's a heavenly number. When I'm doing affirmations and I really want to manifest something, I try saying it in the morning and in the afternoon and in the night 7 times. So think of what you want. Alright, let's manifest and affirm ourselves right now. I will be at the Rock Nation brunch next year. I will be at the Rock Nation brunch next year. I will be at the Rock Nation brunch next year. I will be at the Rock Nation brunch next year. I will be at the Rock Nation brunch next year. I will be at the Rock Nation brunch next year. I will be at the Rock Nation brunch next year. Okay? Let me know what your affirmation or your manifestation was down in the comments. Alright, you guys. Midasip Han, thank you so much for watching What's the WHATSTHEWAHALAESI. We will be back next Thursday with a new episode. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, all that jazz. Bye, you guys.